You are watching Radio Rakim's Artist Access.
Access granted.
Welcome back to another episode of the Artist Access. I'm your host, Siraj Rich God. I'm Pooh Akhenaten Hotep, and we are back with another phenomenal show. Man, I got some dope people in the building today. My first guest of this evening is a lovely lady who got a lot of stuff going on in the community. She is very active. She goes by the name of Aisha Shahid. I said it right. All right. How you doing, Queen?
I'm doing so good. I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here.
It's an honor. Space. It's an honor to have you here today, right? Yeah. So I first met this young lady this was like a couple months ago.
Yeah, like November.
This was last year.
Last year, November.
Yeah, last year, November, they had the second annual Black Gala. Mm-hmm. And I was invited to come. I received an award for my work in the community as far as really for this show, right?
Yes.
And my friend, who is your friend as well, is who nominated me.
Yes.
And she been on the show about so many times. I interviewed her about maybe 6 times. Wow. You feel me? Yeah. So she's like an alumni over here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But that's how I met you, right?
Yes.
Because you kind of was like hands-on with everybody that was part of that event.
Yes.
So I want to ask you, what was your role in the gala, and how did y'all come up with the idea to have that event to honor so many people that day?
Okay, so I have a community organization. It's a grassroots organization called ANPU, All Neighborhoods Powerfully United. Mm-hmm. And the mission of our nonprofit is to rebuild, restore, renew our community. And the reason why I started this organization was when George Floyd got murdered.
Okay.
And so, I mean, I was kind of like in a state of shock, and so I realized I had to do something. So in the midst of doing that work, there's so many people doing so much great work but not getting acknowledged for it, you know, whether they want it or not, you know, they need to be acknowledged. You have people in the community, politicians, people get acknowledged for doing nothing at all, completely nothing. And so I was like in 2022, I was like, I really want to do this event. So I sat on it. I just kept building it. And then finally 2024, I was like, I'm going to execute this. So I got with some of my good friends in the community, who also do great work, and we started nominating people and who are really making an impact in their community, really boots on the ground. So we had different categories, and we just nominate the people who are really doing the work, who are not being seen, who are not getting the accolades they deserve. Right.
I felt honored that night. You feel me? Because like I do what I do, like for this show here, this show is like, this is our 4th year doing this show.
Okay.
And I do this show, this is not for me. Like, this is strictly for the people, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to give artists or whoever a platform where they can just talk about what they got going on.
Yeah.
And artists come in here and interview them and they perform. And I know that when artists perform, there's so many people out there that want to be up there doing what these artists do, but they be still scared or whatnot. Yeah. But when they see somebody doing it, it kind of helps them break through their fears and whatnot. They want to get up there and do it. So I'm just doing my part as far as just, because I believe everybody got a gift, right?
Yeah, and it's your community work. You know, this is your community work. You're still connected with the community, the locals, and putting them on. You know, they may not can make it to BET, but they can make it here, you know, on Access. So it's powerful.
So that was your organization that put that whole event together?
Yes.
Okay.
So we organized it, we put it together, everything, the decorations, the catering, we put all that together.
That was, it was beautiful.
You were sharp. You had your all white and gold.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was y'all requested white and gold.
Yours,
I kind of go along with the program.
Yeah.
But the event, I mean, everything was beautiful.
Thank you.
Everybody came out looking like queens and kings and goddesses and guys. You know what I'm talking about? It was a beautiful event. I performed that night. You feel me? I felt I was honored to perform. I even got choked up when I got my award. You feel me?
Oh,
I was talking and I was like, man, because for me, like that was like a first for me. You feel me?
Wow.
So I was kind of choked up just to be acknowledged for what I do. You know what I'm talking about?
People see you. You know what I'm saying? All these good people here right now. Like people, we see you. We appreciate you. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't good work. You know. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, so now you also are into the health thing, right?
Yeah.
So I see you always posting your products. You got what is it called, the patches or something?
Yeah.
Explain to me about this product, the patch thing.
I'm glad you asked.
Yes.
Patches. Okay, so some months ago, maybe like December, my friend, she's a farmer. She's in the fitness too as well. She was like, "Hey, check out these patches. I want to get you onto this." I'm like, "What is this? I don't want to do another, market leveling scheme. I don't want to do this, And I looked at it, I looked into it, and I was like, okay, this looks like something that I'm into. I'm in the wellness, I'm into alternative things, anything that can stop me from going to the doctor, taking the medicine,
Right.
with the side effects. Like, I'm into it. And so she did a stability test on me, and with the patch, and pretty much when you put this patch on, it has micro patterns on it. And when you put this patch on your skin, we know our skin has sensory receptors, right? So when it gets cold, we get goosebumps, our hair sticks up, different things like that.
Right.
And so when you put this patch on, it sends a signal to your brain, pretty much telling it to make this connection, right? And so it was developed because this man by the name of Jal Dhaliwal, his mother was suffering from multiple sclerosis, which I have a brother who suffers from that. He's 7 years older than me, and has a cane, and he can't afford the medication because it's very expensive, and they only give you so much for you to come back and buy some more. And so, instantly when I put this patch on, it instantly made me stable, more balanced, more strong, and I'm just like, I can do something with this with my community and my people. Instead of telling them to go take this prescription and go here, let me put this patch on them. It's no drugs, it's no chemicals, it's not invasive, no supplements. So people are like, what's in it? Nothing's in it. It's like neurotechnology.
Okay.
And so I have some here. I got some here with me.
Yes.
That I'm going to bless you with.
Okay.
And I would love to do a stability. I know we have our mics, but after this, I want to do a stability test on you so you can see it in real time. And
what's crazy, I saw somebody else was promoting the patches.
Yes.
It was this older black guy.
Okay.
And I ran across a film on Facebook videos, and the guy put the patch on somebody, and like instantly, it was good, like instantly. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. So there's 15 different patches, and each one helps support you with different things that you may be needing or lacking. So if you need better sleep, if maybe you don't get good enough rest, or when you wake up you're still feeling tired or drowsy, they have a REM patch. They have one if you need more focus. They have one called Peace and Joy. They have one to help you burn calories in your resting metabolic rate. So if you're just sitting here, if you're just doing this all day, you're going to burn 500 calories just sitting here doing this. And so I just want to promote that to the community and like, hey, there's an alternative that can support you instead of going to the doctor and letting them lie to you.
Right. Let them see the patches. Put it on camera. Yeah.
Patches. So I got my patch pack.
And you do the patch parties like every Wednesday or something like that? When is it?
Here's the patches right here. The different ones. There's one called Zen. I got one called Peace, and you can just check them out right here. And so on Zoom, every Wednesday night I do a Zoom patch party. So I get on Zoom, I pass the link around, and it's free, and it pays to be on the Zoom because it might be one of y'all, might be 5 of y'all, but I give out free patches, sample packs, and you might get a free membership. So it's $40 for the membership, and just because you got on the call, I might just pay for your membership. Just so you can get the wholesale. And so I tell anybody, and I will be patched up today, but I did a ceremony last night. But I'm patched up. I use them. I give them to my parents. I put them on my dog.
So for the people that's watching and they want to get some patches, is there a website or something?
Yeah. So if you go to the website, it's called superpatch.com, and if you go to this website, the packs are $99. So they're $100 for 30 patches.
Okay.
But if you use my site, my link,
that's what we want. We want your link.
You get a 30% discount, so it becomes $69.
Okay.
But it's better if you get the membership. It's $40. It's one-time fee, and you get the patches for 53% discount. So instead of $100, it's $47.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
That's not bad at all.
That's a big difference, right? We all want to save money by feeling good and still being healthy, right? Because a lot of things, holistic health and wellness is booming right now, and so they're selling people everything, So I studied the product. It's not stem cells. I've seen that already. That didn't work, but these work instantly, in real time, and you'll be able to see the results.
Yeah. I'm going to try that for real and let you know what's up with it. You know what I'm talking about? So now you also you're a yoga instructor as well,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
So how did you even get off into the yoga thing?
You know, I always say it kind of found me. You know, I always been to health and wellness. I went to Prairie View A&M University. I ran track there. I got out of that. I coached track. Physical education, and so I used to be a personal trainer. Well, I still am actually. And this one day, this came across my feed on Instagram, and it was a particular pose that they did, and I was like, I think I can do that, but that was my ego leading me because I was very fit, and I was like, and I could do it, but I couldn't do it well. And so as I started tapping into that, I started learning about yoga, what it means, and started applying that into my life. I never knew nothing about yoga before. I saw this post and this pose, and I did, and I was like, let me do a little bit of research and start going down that rabbit hole. So ever since then,
You've been locked in.
It's been about 9 years now. Been locked in, yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. So, anything else that I might don't know that you do, that you need the people to know that you do?
Man, I do a lot of things,
I know,
y'all.
so yeah.
I do a lot of things, a lot of good things for the community. So outside of me doing the holistic services, so outside of yoga, I do water therapy. It's called Watsu. So that's another form of therapy I do. I do like foot detoxes. I do ear candling, just more holistic practices. They don't tell you about when you go to the doctor because they don't want you to do it, right? I'm also a firearm instructor.
Okay.
So I'm a licensed firearm. So I teach people how to use their firearm properly, take them to the range. I teach everybody, but more so women and children.
Yeah.
That's who I work with more so. Community organization, community organizer. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I support other people. We're all neighborhoods powerfully united, so I support other organizations and other communities and help them support their community too as well. So
Right.
that's pretty much it. I can't think of nothing else.
Yeah. Before we go, so like, what kind of led you, you think, on this path that you're on, as far as wanting to be so involved in the community and wanting to help others with their health and everything, pretty much?
I really think it's something that's always been in me, something that my ancestors passed down to me. There's nobody else in my family that's doing what I'm doing, so I already know it was a calling, it was divine, and I'm just being led. I could be doing so many other things. I mean, I've hosted open mics, I've traveled, I've lived out the country in Mexico. I've done so many things in my life, and I always come back to serving the people, being of service to the people. So I know what my calling is, and I know, I thought I was going to be this, big track star athlete, running with Sonya Richards and all these people, but I use that in a holistic and a more spiritual way, So I teach people not only how to heal themselves from other ailments, but also like self-love, teaching them self-love and knowing who you are, especially as black people. We done got, bamboozled, wham, flam, thank you, ma'am, and people are still figuring out who they are, who they're supposed to be. So I'm just learning out, even doing my ancestry, I think it's my third great grandmother. She was a doula well, back then they didn't say doula, midwife, in a place called Walter, Texas, and that's in Gonzales County. And she birthed the whole town, and here I am about to become a doula, not knowing that she did that, so I already know that it's
ancestry,
it's meant to be. So I'm just being obedient, so I don't get in trouble.
I hear that. Before we get up, I saw you. You posted a picture. I can't think of the elder name, but I watch a lot of his videos on YouTube. He got a bald head. What's his brother name? He do a lot of videos talking, dealing with the conscious community.
Is he known?
He's known. He got the bald head.
James
Smalls.
Okay,
James
yes,
Smalls.
yes.
That's
okay,
it,
yes.
yeah.
I got to meet him. I actually got to meet him. He came down to Houston. Every year in October, we do what's called Sankofa, Return of the Ancestors, a caravan. We leave from 3rd Ward. We go to Galveston, and we have a whole ceremony, drumming, singing, dancing, just paying homage to our ancestors.
Okay.
So he came down one year, and I got to meet him personally. So
Yeah.
we share the same last name,
Okay.
Arabic last name. So I call him my spiritual father.
That is Shahid.
Yeah.
My name is Arabic as well.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
So I was raised Muslim.
Yeah.
And so
Okay.
so we connected. Yeah.
Yeah. I got an auntie named Shahida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Brother James Small, he's a powerful brother, though, yeah.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So look, man, before we get up out of here, look into that camera. Let the people know where can they find you at on all social media platforms, and where can they get them patches at one more time, and all of that good stuff you got going on before we go.
So if you're on Facebook, you can follow me at Aisha Shaheed. If you on Instagram, it's she who lives _91. Not she wolves. It's she who lives _91. My community org page is Anpu Feed, ANPU Feed. And if you want to know more about the patches, you can go to akholistics.superpatch.com. And you can see all the patches, what they do. Watch the video. And give yourself some love, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to take us a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we got some more dope artists in the building. So stay tuned, because this is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted. Yeah.
Love that. Yeah.
Y'all can clap now. Clap. Everybody can clap now.
What's up, y'all? I'm Jeanette.
It's your girl Nunu.
Boy Terry.
J Soul.
Federico.
Jade.
Golden.
Hey, I'm Kim.
And I'm Jada, and this is Vibes Dating, a real-life dating show where they match you up, send you on a real date, and then pay for it. So if you're single and ready to find real love, click the link below or go to hjstv.com and they'll do the rest. I did.
Yeah, so what I want you to do right now is put your fist over your fist and put it to your chest like where it says I am. Bring your elbows down. Okay, so right now I'm going to do a stability test. I'm just going to push down on your hands and check your stability. So just come over here so you won't do the chair. So see, you kind of lean forward. You're going to do it again. Put it to your chest. Strong. So in the camera, we saw him kind of lean forward a little bit. He's strong, but he got a little bit of stability and balance, thing that could get a little better. So I'm going to put this patch on. This patch lasts for 24 hours. It can get wet in the shower. It's going to stay on. So this time tomorrow, you can take it off. This is called the Victory Patch. This is for athletic performance. So it increases your stamina, endurance, stability, agility, balance, all of that. So if you're a gym person like you are, this would be good in the gym. So if you do 5 sets, you might could do 7. With this. All right, so I'm just going to put this on you here. It doesn't matter where you really put it on. So already right now, the patch is saying, give Siraj more strength, more stability, more energy right now. And it's your own strength. It's your own energy that's being optimized. It's not like fake energy or, nothing like that. So you ready? Same thing you just did. Fist over fist to your chest, elbows down, a little bit higher, okay? You see my face having a bullet hard.
Wow. That shit work fast. I'm like knocking the nigga out now. Look at that, man.
You might run home today. You might leave your car here. So that's the power of the patch.
Now, that shit work, I promise you. Like, I was leaning the first time. I wasn't trying to lean.
Right.
I wasn't even budging just now.
And I wasn't really pulling you that hard, but now I put more strength, and you see how instantly it worked. So that's the power of the patch. It's worked right now. Again, 24 hours. You might go to the gym after this and get it in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going in the morning.
Exactly. So y'all saw that in real time.
What's up, y'all? It's the motherfucking Flow Queen, and I'm here with my dog. Listen, if y'all not tapped in with HS motherfucking J, y'all crazy. I need y'all to tap in. Make sure y'all book with him. Come check out his shit. I just did a motherfucking video for my sister. It's going viral, and it's the motherfucking Busted Girl.
Welcome back to the Artist Access.
Yeah.
Next guest of the day. I'm here with someone I found out who is from my hometown, New Orleans, in the building today.
What's up, love?
She goes by the name of Kayla Kiana. How you doing, Queen?
How you doing? What's up, everybody? You know what this is. This is Artist Access. Only the best of the best artists get here on this major platform. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to all the other episodes as well. and it's a blessing to be able to be here, and for my audience, my family, my support, and it's a Black Diamond Empire. I love you guys so much.
Yeah. It's a blessing to have you here, Miss Kayla Kiana. So I wanted to ask you, how long have you been out in Houston, in Texas, since you from home?
I originally grew up from New Orleans, Louisiana, uptown, Third Ward, Milford Project, Simon Boulevard, and MLK. I originally went through a lot growing up as a teenager, as a young adolescent, not listening, hard-headed, stubborn, going through a lot. So we ended up relocating to Fayetteville, Arkansas back in 2016. So that was kind of rough. It was new to me, so adjusting as a kid, being stubborn, not wanting to adjust to a new environment. So I kind of grew out of that eventually, and then back in 2022, after a bad relationship, I moved to Houston, new start, get back rolling into a GED program where I was going to be able to attend college course classes at HCC for business administration. I only had less than 6 months to graduate, so I was really excited for that opportunity because I know it doesn't come as often for us Black African Americans. So it was one of those, I don't know where I'm going, who I know, nothing, and just dropped everything I had, even the clothes on my back, just to go take that opportunity.
Yeah.
And so a lot happened after that. I got incarcerated. I was later released in 2024, right after Christmas. Sorry, try not to cry, you guys. For probation deferred. So judge gave me another chance at life and to be the mom that I need to be. And to finally be able to get out of that childhood phase and be the young woman that that I deserve for in life. So, shout out to H-Town. Taking me in through all the pain and recreating somebody so beautiful.
Oh yeah. Now you fully developed into your art and your craft, right? Yeah. So where were you in New Orleans for the Hurricane Katrina and whatnot?
Yes, I was 5 years old.
Wow.
I done told some people some crazy stories because I done heard a lot of stories. But from my little mind, we lost a lot of loved ones. And I can just imagine a 5-year-old girl separated from her family. Just imagine a 5-year-old girl, not me per se, but anybody, on top of a roof, and your loved one just falls straight through a hole and water just disappear and they're nowhere to be found. As a kid, that's something scary, and I know a lot of people my age have experienced that. And I don't know quite the whole history of the story for Katrina with being that age. And that's probably because my family wants me to be able to move on from that. But I know it's affecting me right now to this day because it's people that I would never get a chance to see or hug or even kiss. So it still affects me, but for the ones that went through it, I feel your pain some way, somehow.
Oh yeah. Can we get some Kleenex up here, somebody? Somebody go in the bathroom and get some tissue paper for her, please? Thank you. I didn't mean to take you down that dark road like that,
It's really my first interview, and I want my fan base, and I want everyone to know who I am, because we all have some type of past. We all have some type of pain, and thank you, sweetheart. And I know being a woman is beautiful because these are tears of joy. This is
That's
something
what I'm
that
talking about.
I finally overcome, and now I'm on SS. Popping it, so it's amazing. It's amazing. I thank you for this.
So how long you been doing your music and whatnot?
So I always wanted to be a rapper. I don't know where it came from. But growing up in New Orleans, we have some type of music in our heart. Whether it's instrumental, whether you know how to dance, whether you know how to do photography, it doesn't matter what it is. We got some type of creativity in us. And I've always been the little kid and the one in the family that don't have no rhythm, apparently. So I took rapping as something that showed I had some type of rhythm. And so growing up in my grandmother's house, my dad's mom, my uncle Gregory have always been a music head. So he always had the whole equipment, the studio, everything. As kids, my grandmother did not play about that bedroom because it was something special. It was when family was over. It meant something to her. So that room was that was her room. Out of all the rooms, that's her room. So we grew up playing on the computer, listening to instrumentals. Grew up with my uncle being a DJ head. You know, he
You're
was
not talking
all
about
into
Gregory
the
D, huh?
instrumentals, huh?
Not Gregory D, huh?
His name is LeGreg. I mean, his name is Gregory, but Smith. My dad's the Smith side of the family. And I just recently found out my dad used to be spitting bars. So if he see this, your child will know. And I'm his only girl, so I knew it was coming from somewhere.
Oh yeah.
But we grew up playing instrumentals and stuff, and 12 years old, I got real serious into it. I grew up listening to Hannah Montana, Justin Bieber, and you know, being an African American, looking at a different race, and they're doing something exactly you wanted to do. Sometimes watching TV made me cry. Like, you'll see a tear coming in, they be like, "Girl, what you crying for?" And I'm like, "Cause I see that for myself." And people didn't understand me being a young kid, really believing that into me. And then, like I said, all the jail stuff and all the stuff that was going on, becoming a young mom, I wouldn't say I pushed it to the side, but it was kind of a blur for a second. And then something just said, well, they don't want to give you a job. They don't want to give you a second chance getting back on your feet, getting you a car. And last year, I just said, you know what? I need to pick my mic back up. Somebody need to feel me. Somebody hear me. That's their problem. They don't want to listen. We all hard. We all got some type of stubbornness.
Right.
And so that comes from lines of not wanting to listen to other people.
Right.
But now they hear me and I hear them. And it's amazing.
Yeah. Did you start recording music once you got into Houston?
So, yes, I got into a relationship where I was really close with this person, and they're R&B artists. Go by the name of Downstairs. When I first met Downstairs, he was going to the House of Blues. He was doing major things, major events, and it was kind of exciting to me. So I was like, you know, this is where I need to be at. This kind of feels like more my lane. So we got real close. That is my best friend. We're not in a relationship, but that is my best friend. One, because I hold relationships to the key. And I'm the type of person I like to cherish everything. So Downstairs entered me back into the music world. And when nobody wanted to give me the opportunity. And I made a promise to myself back in 2019 when I had my son that if a record label was to offer me a deal, I'm signing right then and there, especially if it's not related to me losing my freedom of my life.
Right.
I accept. And especially if it's going to make me better. So I went to this event with him, and they were, like, performing for his birthday, and everybody was, like, late little celebration for him for his birthday. And it was a manager by the name of Quan Confidential.
Yeah.
That is his artist name, but he's also a manager.
Okay.
Under the Black Diamond Empire.
Yeah.
So I found them, and immediately they were doing a show. They kind of looked like they were short-staffed, but they had it. Like, they were doing whatever it took. They didn't show no weakness.
Yeah.
They didn't show no signs of giving up. And I said, I like these people. So I pitched in. I took the jacket off my back, put it on a rack, and put it up for sale. And they was like, who is she? Like, she has this type of bright energy where she's ready to hustle, ready to go for it. And so later down the line, a couple weeks later, they had this thing where they wanted to sign artists. And they was ready to look for new up-talent artists. So they didn't know me as an artist. They knew my energy. So they was like, okay, we can add her to the team some way, somehow. But then they found out I was an artist, and then I didn't have no music, nothing recorded, and I gave them the backstory of being incarcerated. So by me being incarcerated for a little bit over time, I was jumped by 8 girls, and they were all bigger than me, and I had commissary. So I had notebooks full of raps and rights, and they jumped me, took everything, and the jail did nothing about it. So I suffered with knowing that I was still going as an artist, and somebody still tried to take me at my weakest and take me down, and I still have my ground. And they heard that story. They fell in love with me and who I was as an artist and what I do and what energy I bring to the team. And so now I am Black Diamond's new female rapper, 2026 signed artist. We are going up. We will be in South by Southwest from the 11th to the 13th. And I have over 3-4 shows I will be performing. Then following back, also a show here in Houston on the 14th with St. Pan and Prince Easy. So it's been tremendous. And I didn't expect to be somewhere where I had pain at and still was able to get out of the pain and become who I am. And I was really kind of expecting to get that from New Orleans. But it's okay because I still can go to New Orleans and shine like I always do and be the artist I am, because I know at the end of the day, my city still loves me. I am who I am.
Right.
I'm forever a New Orleans girl.
Right.
I'm forever a Saints
Right.
fan, and everybody know I will pop my big one when it comes to that. No offense and no shade to Houston, but I love Houston. Thank you guys for the major support, and yeah, y'all are gonna see a lot more from Kiana.
Yeah.
I have an EP that's releasing March 14th. Y'all stay tuned. Hopefully, the next 2 days we'll have the pre-release out. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all can follow me on all major streaming platforms. _ KAILAKIANA.
Yeah. So now I heard some of your music on your page, on your IG page. So you don't just do bounce music, right? Because I saw one song you was spitting on one of these songs.
My first song is So Confident. That was for me and my kids.
Yeah.
And that was to give me and myself and my children the confidence to be whoever you are, no matter what you do. Always know somebody like it, somebody love it, and that's all that matters. So Confident. I suffer with bipolar schizophrenia, so I went through an episode of suicidal thoughts, suicide, all that, and that song shows that to my doctors, to my lawyers, to my judges, that I finally love myself and I'm confident within Kayla Kiana.
Yeah.
And I don't see that person no more that they see.
Right.
So that song, and then one of my songs are my favorite. It's called Gangsta, and it was gonna be on the EP, and that's to represent who I am and where I come from.
Okay. So what are you performing today?
So today I'm gonna perform So Confident, and I will give y'all a glimpse of the bounce song that is gonna be on the EP, but I am gonna perform the whole song of Gangsta for y'all.
Okay. Can't wait to hear it.
Yes,
All right now.
because we's a gangster. Very, very gangster.
Yeah. So before we get up out of here, let the people know where can they find you at on all social media platforms and everything you got going on, coming up with them shows and everything.
So I released on all major street platforms through United Masters. Y'all make sure y'all give United Masters their thumbs up because that is the best releasing platform. No shade to DistroKid, but I love DistroKid, but United Master has been the beginning of this journey, so I'm going to continue to stick by United Master, and hopefully they continue to stick by my side too as well. So on all major streaming platforms, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, anything, Kayla Kiana. It might have an underscore, it might have a dot. You're going to see my little pretty chocolate self. You're going to recognize me. But on Instagram, you can go at _ KAILAKIANA, and if you click the link, it's going to take you to all of my platforms. And I also have a song called Black Harley, and that is only on YouTube. Sorry, we had problems with the instrumental. Hopefully, later down the line, when the fame comes, you guys will be able to get that song released on all platforms. But y'all stay tuned.
Yeah. You heard it. Y'all stay tuned because we got some more artists in the building. So don't go nowhere. Come right back. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Come back because this is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Space Houston. Your space for your next event.
Artist Access. I am here with my next guest, and she is so talented. I had the pleasure of performing with her at Amber Sky's event a few months ago, and also I interviewed the guy who wrote the movie she's in, Vivi.
Yes.
Vincent
Victoria.
Yeah. So I'm honored to have the lovely Miss Renee. Why Renee King? And I want to get into that name right quick. We're going to jump into the name. Now, explain your name and how you came up with that Why Renee King. Explain that for me.
Well, it's pretty simple, actually.
Yeah.
My government name is Waikisha. So I took the Y, the WY from that. Middle name is Renee, last name King.
Oh, that's your last name.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that. Okay, now it makes sense. I'm like, why is she calling herself King? Like, what
Queen. Well, I was going by for a while Queen King because I did a lot of pageants, and so when I won my national title, they would call me Queen King.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So
now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going on, huh?
Oh man, I got a lot going on.
You got a lot
Where
going on.
start?
You know what I'm talking about? Because you an actor. You do music.
Yes.
You do poetry.
Yes.
You're a yoga instructor.
Yes.
So we go. Look, what do we start at? I want to start with the film, The Dichotomy of Hattie McDaniels.
Yes.
How did you get the role to play Hattie?
So I'm going to try to make this as brief as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been working with Vincent Victoria Presents for a few years.
Okay.
And my very first time meeting him, I auditioned for his play Hattie Big Night. So he had wrote a play about her before. Didn't have a speaking part, but I've been working with him for a while. And then when he got the grant to do the film for the Hattie McDaniel film, I was like, okay, I'll audition for it. I didn't think that I would get it necessarily. There was a lot of people, a lady who had played her before, Miss Terry McDonald, she's fabulous, and some other people that had came in there. So it wasn't like off the back that I had it, but I auditioned like everyone else. And then when he called me, he was like, hey, Waikisha want to offer you the part. I was like, really? I never done film before. So this was like my very first lead in a film and my first like feature film.
Wow, that was my next question. So were you doing a little bit of music and poetry before this?
So, I have always written poetry. I never shared it. It was something that I had for myself. So any like major life experience that I had, I would write to kind of get myself through it. It's kind of like my, my coping or, my self-care moment that I would take to kind of help me get through that moment.
Yeah.
But I never shared it. And so here recently when I moved to Houston, I was like, I'm doing all things that I'm interested in and whatever that looks like, I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. And I always wanted to be an actor. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I've been a character all my life. So I was like, just started looking for things to audition and, work on. Singing wise, I've always sung in church. Grew up in church, always sung background for a lot of phenomenal people. But I never thought that I was like a forefront, like a star, to be main, in the front of, people. But I would say here in like the past maybe like 4 years is where I really started to hone in and like share my craft of singing, because I was still a little bit insecure about that. Singing and just being vulnerable, sharing my words and my thoughts, because poetry wasn't just like something to put words together. It was actually my thoughts, my feelings, what I was going through in the moment, and like it was really emotional for me. So I didn't want to invite everybody into that space, you know? But now I realize that I'm not just one of one. There's a lot of people who are going through some things, and my words might help and heal them the way I was healing myself. So I figured, why not share the gift?
There you go. There you go. There you go. What were some of the things that helped you kind of crack that nervous shell and besides wanting to help people, but in the beginning, what kind of helped you want to just step out and share your words with everybody?
One thing that I told myself was that I call it my confidence building journey. Like in 2013, I was like, I'm going to finally do the things that I want to do for myself. And the only way I can do that is just get out and try. And so my favorite phrase is to decide, then do. It's just as simple as that. Get out there and do it. You learn from it. You can grow from it. You can get immediate feedback from it. Just do it. Right. It's just it sounds cliche because people be like, but it's literally just doing it. Doing it helps you to build that confidence. Flex your muscles a little bit. The more you do it, the stronger you get, the better you get.
Right. Because at first you kind of be in your head.
Absolutely.
All that stuff is in the head.
Absolutely.
And then once you do it, you be like, oh, that ain't that bad.
Absolutely. Because so much stuff lies on the other side of fear. That's what I tell people. On the other side of that is like, and it wasn't even nothing for me to be afraid about. What is this?
Right. Are you familiar with the portrait scene out here?
A little bit. Like, so when I used to live in Beaumont, I would come down every Sunday to come to the Sevens event.
Poetry Lounge.
Poetry Lounge, yes. Poetry Lounge. Me and my friends, we would drive down from Beaumont every Sunday.
You from Beaumont?
No.
Where you from?
I'm from College Station.
Okay.
Texas. Still Texas, but the other way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I lived in Beaumont for some years, but when we found the poetry scene, I was like, let's go. Because it was just something about it that really was like, still at this point, I never told people that I wrote. So
Right.
nobody really knew that unless you were really, really close to me. But I just
Did that help you
loved
out
it.
when you went to going to the events and see people spit? Did that kind
Yes.
of help you with like want to get out there and do the same?
Yeah, no, not immediately.
Not immediately, but eventually,
No.
right?
I enjoyed.
Just
I
watching and
enjoyed
listening.
watching. Yes, because I was learning, and
Okay.
so by watching people, even watching those who like got up there, they stumbled, but they still did it, and I was
Right,
like,
right.
because I was so like not wanting to make a mistake, like not wanting to be, and that all stemmed from like a little bit of insight in my life. So when in high school, I was performing at a talent show, and I got booed, and it was on the college campus. I got booed, and I was like, from that point, I shut it down. I ain't sharing nothing for nobody no more ever again, and I didn't for a long time.
Right.
And I was like, and then like I said, in like 2013, I was like, it's just time for me to
It's
reinvent
time.
myself, and not
Yeah.
even just reinvent myself, but allow myself to be myself. So, little pieces of me, the acting and that singing thing was the last part that I really just started to tap into,
Yeah.
which is like the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with LJ?
I'm
Hamilton?
not.
He's one of the heavy hitters out here on the scene.
Yeah.
He got an open mic tonight on Sundays at what is called LJ Taste Buzz, right? Soulful Sunday at Taste Buzz.
No, I haven't heard about that.
It's tonight.
Yeah.
You should check him out tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. So, the music side.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long have you been recording music?
I recorded my first song that I ever wrote, I think, for a film. What has it been, like 5 years ago now? When I was going to church, I did record for some gospel artists, singing background. But for my own personal project, that song, but it still hasn't even been released. So I recorded it.
Yeah.
And I can't even remember the studio I recorded at, but I remember I recorded with Madison. He was the engineer for when I went into that studio and recorded that first song I ever wrote. The director sent me a beat and was like, can you write something with this? Gave me the concept, and I was like, okay. The truth be told, I've been writing songs like all my life. Back in my day, you would sit and you would record songs. Now I'm aging myself. Don't listen to that. But anyway, I would record songs, my own songs, or I would make a song to anything during the day. Just I'm always singing, making music, something kind of way. But yeah, so 5 years ago, recorded the first song. And then for the films that I had been working on with Vincent Victoria, I sang background or I sang for his songs, for his film.
Yeah.
But I went to an independent artist collective back in 2000? Yeah, I think it was 23. And I was like, I'm going to sing something. And I was really scared, and because I just was so very insecure about my talent, my gifts. So I was like, eh. And then when I got in the room with all these people who knew who they were in music, they knew they were a singer, they knew they had that talent. They were just so secure in that.
Right.
And so being around that, I was like, I just kept shrinking and shrinking. But I ended up recording a song that day, but I wasn't singing. It was poem. It was a poem on the end of a hook. But I kept going there. I recorded a few songs. It's called The Cookout. And I recorded a couple of songs then, and then I came out with an EP.
Yeah.
It's poetry and singing. It's kind of like a floetry vibe.
Yeah.
In 24. 'Cause I don't even remember. I think it's 24. But it's called Oral Pleasure. A-U-R-A-L. Oral Pleasure by Hearing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can find that project?
Yes, it is on, I believe it's on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
You can find it on Spotify, YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna give us a little something today? A little something? A poem or something?
From a poem, yes, but from the EP, no. But you can check that out.
Yeah.
Yes, you can check that out. Like I said, on all streaming platforms, just look up Y Renee King, WYRENAEKING.
Okay. Now, any upcoming films or plays you got coming up?
Actually, I just finished one called Athletes. I do have another one.
That's with Vincent too, right?
Yeah, Vincent Victoria.
You
just
like
finished
them with
one.
Vincent, huh?
Yes, that's like my home theater. Like, I've learned a lot from Vincent. So all of his plays are very historical in education and nature. So I love meaningful projects. So whenever I do one of his shows, I always learn something about Black history, just Black excellence in general. And so I love that. But yeah, so I have that coming up. My partner and I didn't tell you about my teas. My partner and I, we do have some events coming up with our tea business. I'm creating a calendar for my yoga classes. I just finished a couples yoga class in February. That was great. If you missed it, you missed it. Catch the next one. What else I got going on? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Working on the events for the tea, still acting. It's audition season, so we're getting ready, preparing for these auditions coming up.
Okay, let's get into the teas though. I almost forgot about the teas too.
No, you can't forget about the teas.
So this is your product.
Yes, this is me and my partner Hampton.
Yeah,
we came up with this tea brand because we are both tea drinkers, but we are also both creatives who made this with creatives in mind. So we know that being a creative, we use alternative means to kind of cope with stress that are not so healthy, right? Not so healthy means. So what we wanted to do was kind of educate our fellow creatives on healthier, holistic, alternative ways to kind of cope. So we have one tea here that is ashwagandha and hibiscus. So if you deal with stress and anxiety, this is the one for you. It's very calming. It helps you to relax. Also, if you have high blood pressure, if you're dealing with a lot of stress, this is the one for you. And then this is one of our very, very popular, both of these popular, but this one is our lemongrass green tea, blood orange, cinnamon, and cloves. It is packed with antioxidants that helps with your immune system if you're a smoker. It helps with your cleansing out your body, your lungs, but it also gives you an energy boost. So if you're like one of those who like to stay all night in the studio, or you got to do whatever you need to do, go perform on the stage or whatever, this is probably the one you would need, kind of help with your vocals and everything. So
I like the packaging. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very creative.
Thank you.
So where can we find these teas at?
So you can go to Unity. That's YOUNITEA. And you can find us on Instagram, and then you can go to our link in the bio, click the website, and hit us up if you would like to order. We're locally here in Houston, but we also travel. We do a lot of pop-up shops, so you can catch us in the community, and you can pick up your tea. Very affordable.
Awesome. So before we get up out of here, one more time, let the people know where can they find you at on all social media platforms.
Yes, you can find me at WYRENAEKING on all social media platforms, mostly Instagram, Facebook, and I'll be on TikTok a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to take another commercial break. When we come back, we got one more artist in the building, so y'all stay tuned because this is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? I'm Jeanette.
It's your girl Nunu.
Boy Terry.
J-So.
Federico.
Jade.
Golden.
Hey, I'm Kim.
And I'm Jada, and this is Vibes Dating, a real-life dating show where they match you up, send you on a real date, and then pay for it. So if you're single and ready to find real love, click the link below or go to hjstv.com and they'll do the rest. I did.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. I am here with our final guest of the evening. This brother here been doing his thing on the poetry scene for a minute. I think the first time I met the brother was at a We Go Live show when they was at the other spot before they was at Tribeca.
Media Block.
You know what I'm talking about? The brother did his thing. I bought a T-shirt, I think, for me that day. I might have bought a book too that day. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm talking about? The brother did his thing, so I'm honored to have none other than L.J. Hamilton in the building. What's going on,
What's
my brother?
happening with you, my brother?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's been going on, my man?
Oh man, just a lot, brother. Just with
Yeah.
this poetry scene, with
Yeah.
the books, and just kind of building my brand. A lot has been going on, and I'm
Yeah.
just thankful. I'm grateful. Appreciate the opportunity
Yes,
to be
sir.
here. I know
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
been
sir.
a long time coming.
Yeah.
But like you said, things happen in divine timing. So
Right,
I'm
right,
thankful
right.
and grateful for that. But yeah, man, everything's been going good, brother.
You got a new book that just came out or something?
I'm working on my
You're working on
latest
a new-
book.
okay.
I have 7 poetry books
Yeah.
already published right
Okay,
now.
okay.
And I'm working on my latest book. It's a poetry book. It's titled Mr. Midnight and the Passion Experience. And so it's more intimate poetry, love
Yeah,
poetry,
yeah.
a sprinkle of eroticism.
You're a
in there.
master on the love and erotica
for
poetry.
sure,
you
for
know?
sure. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So that's what that book is about. So it'll probably be published somewhere, late spring, early summer.
Okay. So look, once you take us back, I want to go back to the beginning of LJ writing in his books and deciding to get up on stage and perform some poetry. How did it all start for you?
It all started. I was in the 3rd or 4th grade.
Okay.
And it was a little girl in my class that I had a little crush on. You know, as little boys, we have our little crushes. But I never said anything to her. I was shy.
Yeah.
And so my family, we were about to relocate to a different side of town. So I would have been transferring schools. So I would not have seen her anymore. And so my older sister at the time, she was like, you should write her a poem. I didn't know anything about poetry, so maybe my sister saw something in me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But, I sat down and wrote her like a little Roses Are Red type of, little paragraph poem. And then my sister purchased some rhinestone earrings from the mall when we had all of that back in the day. And so I gave her I put the poem and the rhinestone earrings on the little girl's desk. I don't know if she ever got them. It was at the end of the day.
Right.
I just put them on the desk. And then, I don't know if she ever got them, but I know that was my first poem.
That was
And
the beginning, yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
beginning of me writing, and I wrote throughout my entire childhood and young adulthood. And then when Love Jones came out, like 27 years ago, when I saw Love Jones, that's what inspired me to actually start performing poetry on stage. Growing up, I grew up in the church, so I was really involved. Used to do rapping and dancing and different things like that. So I was no stranger to being on the stage.
Yeah.
But I had never performed poetry
Okay.
until I saw that movie, and I was like, yo, I can do that.
Yeah.
And so that's where the performance aspect of it started about 27 years ago, and I've been doing it ever since.
So you was rhyming first before you kind of got on the
I
poetry
was
scene?
I was an MC. Yeah,
what
for
your
sure.
rap name was back then?
Man, I had so many. I don't even remember. One of them was I think it was like Swift.
Okay.
SWIFT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember. That's the only one I remember.
Right.
But yeah, man, I did some rapping back in the day.
And you know what? When you spit, I could hear it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? It's like, I did music first too.
Yeah, for sure.
Before I did poetry. So I could tell people that kind of had played with music first.
Yeah.
And to me, this is my opinion, I feel like people that kind of tap with the bars and writing rhymes, to me, we got an upper hand on people who haven't gotten that lane first in poetry.
Right.
Because I think our wordplay is a little bit more colorful. You know what I'm talking
Absolutely.
about?
Yeah, I agree 100%.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
And so
for
I
sure.
hear it in your spit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. And I definitely agree with you on that. And a lot of poets a lot of us seasoned poets came from, the culture and the era of hip hop, what we considered hip hop.
Right.
And so we grew up with that.
Yeah.
And that's, some of us, that's all we knew. And we did the ciphers and the different things like that and the freestyles. And then some of it just transitioned over into poetry.
Right.
But like you said,
Right.
you can always tell that one
Yeah,
or that
yeah,
person
yeah.
that it's like, yo, you come from a hip hop background, or you used to spit or whatever, and they be like, so you can always tell.
Right. And to me, it's all poetry. You feel me? I think
Yeah, absolutely.
I think art is poetry. Period.
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah.
Absolutely.
So LJ, you ever tapped into the acting side of this thing or creativity?
Acting.
No stage plays, no film, none of that.
I did a stage play when I did a stage play when I was like early 20s.
Okay.
And then I did another one early 30s.
Yeah.
That I got cast for. But it was never really
That's
like
not
a
your thing?
passion.
Okay,
Nah, I was just
okay.
something to do
Yeah.
to see if I could do it.
Yeah.
Now in this season of my life, I would do it again. But again, it's not something that I'm actually
chasing it.
chasing.
Yeah. That's
But
what's up,
It's an
man.
enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now the Soulful Sundays, right?
Yes, sir.
What made you want to decide to start your open mic on the Sundays?
I wanted to start on the Sundays just to give people, the
else?
artistic public, and those who like to listen and vibe, just an alternative experience. We also have the Poetry Lounge on Sundays.
Right.
Shout out to Seven and everybody at the Poetry Lounge. So we have that on Sundays, and then I wanted to just offer an alternative experience where people can come, vibe out, have a good time.
Yeah.
And so Taste Buds had just opened up their location on Yale Street, and it's been open a few months now. Shout out to Taste Buds, shout out to Larry and the crew over there.
Yeah.
And so Sundays was just like the perfect day to do something, grown and sexy, a nice vibe, grown and sexy music. The whole ambiance and atmosphere is just cool. No drama, no nothing like that. Just something that's cool, relaxing. We have an open mic portion, and then we have a feature portion where you have a feature artist that's on stage about 15 to 20 minutes. They have great food, free parking, free entry, great drinks, great food specials. So it's just something I just wanted to offer an alternative to what we already have going on in the city.
Right. I think it's awesome what you got going on over there.
Absolutely.
2 weeks ago, I stopped over there.
Yeah.
I wanted to spit, but I had a lot going on that Sunday.
Yeah, I feel you.
But the vibe, I could tell the vibe was nice and mellow. It was smooth. You know what I'm talking about? It looked like it's a spot that people could come up there and sharpen their skills and get right. Look, I saw a lot of new faces I never seen on the scene that day. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's a safe space for that.
Yeah.
Where artists can come, like you said, sharpen your skills, work on your stage presentation, but also just be in a space with other creatives where y'all could just have talks, and conversations about how you can be better, how you can get better, and just different things like that. And again, it's just smooth. Even the music, just smooth, calm. Wind down your weekend or turn up your weekend, whichever one you want to use it for. It's that space there available to you.
Right. Now I saw last Sunday you had Saw Love for your feature.
Yeah.
And the following week you had Lady Rady.
Yeah.
I ain't seen no post for this Sunday. Who you featured for this Sunday?
This Sunday is Free.K.
I
put up
Free K? Okay, I ain't been on Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, I put up some posts.
Okay.
Her and I'll be going live a little bit later today to talk about the feature.
Yeah.
Free is dope.
Well, I'm coming for sure. Free K be killing that thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Free K is dope. That's my teammate when we were on the Slam team.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Yeah, brother. Yes, indeed, man. Okay, brother. When should the 8 book be out, man?
It should be out late spring, early summer.
Yeah.
I'm just putting the finishing touches on it right now. But I'm really looking forward to this book. It kind of goes into a different side of my creativity, and just kind of highlights my thoughts and views on love and relationships and intimacy and eroticism and different things like that. So it's going to be an enjoyable read once I finally get done with it. I've been working on it probably about 2 years now.
Okay.
But I'm such a perfectionist with my craft that it's like I can't release it until I know it's ready to be released. So I'm just putting the finishing touches on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barfest. Any Barfest coming up?
We got a nice one coming up in April. We're gonna kick it back in motion. We took a few months off. Shout out to Juan Poetry, Amir Safi, Anno, and Bars Fest, the Bars Fest League. And so we got one coming up in April.
Okay.
We got a dope lineup. We got Anno the Poet versus UCJ.
Oh,
really,
that's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
We have what was that third matchup? I forgot the third matchup, but the premier matchup for that night will be Lady 380 versus Kari Janae.
Okay.
So that's gonna be one. All the matches are dope.
When you stepping back out there, man?
I don't know yet.
He said, I
don't know yet. I'm in my love bag right now.
I feel you.
I
feel you.
I don't know if I want to transition back over to battling or anything like that. But I'm sure I'll step back out there probably sometime in the summer. Find an opponent that's worthy of the competitiveness of me. And then we'll see. But I'm really looking forward to kicking things back in motion in April. And, all the matches are going to be dope. I'm looking forward to the Lady 380 match and Kari Janae and the Anno and UCJ. I forgot the third match, but I'm sure I'll be posting about it once we really start promoting it. But it's coming back. We're going to have some dope matches. Hopefully we have some out-of-towners come in town and compete. Bars Fest is a fun experience, man. When you and you get to see a different side of the artist,
Right.
Especially when they get into their bag, especially if they have a hip hop background where they're used to being in ciphers and battling and stuff like that.
I think I need to get into a Bars Fest.
Yeah, man, come
You know
on,
what I'm talking about?
get on that stage.
I gotta find me a good match, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, you can find you a match. You can call somebody out like, yo, however you want to do it. But it's always a fun experience, and then the crowd is different from just a regular poetry crowd. So the crowd that comes is more of that crowd where they into the battle, whether it's battle rap, whether it's URL, something like that. They into that, so that's what they expect to see. So yeah, we feed into that. It's entertainment. Some of us, we take shots. It's all in fun, though. We have conversations beforehand. So we don't talk about, mamas and stuff like that. But we just keep it where if we do take shots, it's all in fun. But it's bar heavy. It's something like mind-blowing type of experience. But at the end of the day, we good. It's all in love. And, the crowd really enjoys that. The crowd enjoys the dramatic aspect of it. The crowd enjoys, the messiness of it sometimes when they know it's not real mess. Like WWE wrestling. We know it's not real, but we still get
entertainment.
It's entertainment, and those that get into it, they love it. Even though they know that these two guys are probably the best of friends outside of the ring. In the ring, it's like they hate each other, and they love that entertainment aspect of it. So that's what we kind of provide with the Bars Fest situation.
Fire, bro.
Yes, absolutely.
So, we gonna get up out of here. Before we go, we got the artist performing. You gonna give us a poem before we get up out of here, brother? What you got for us? You wanna give us something?
Yeah, for sure.
Some love or some? What you got for us?
What I got? I'm gonna give you a love poem.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah,
a little love.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, now before we go, let the people know where can they find you at on all your platforms.
You can find me at Official LJ Hamilton on all platforms, all one word. Official LJ Hamilton. I'm more active on IG, but you can find me on Facebook, TikTok, Official LJ Hamilton. I post about everything I have going on, so make sure you tap in with me. We got a lot of events going on. We have a poetry event every day of the week here in this city. So it's a really big, thriving, amazing community. We have the best poets in the world living right here in this city, and I'm not saying that lightly, and I ain't taking shots at nobody else, but the best in the world are in this city. It's been proven. Stop playing with us. But anyway, you can find me at Official LJ Hamilton on all platforms.
So look here, man. Y'all don't want to go nowhere, because when we come back, these artists will be giving us some of the fire art. So y'all stay tuned, because this is the Artist Access.
Stay tuned.
And your access has now been granted.
Straight New Orleans, baby. I get it from my mom and my daddy. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. You got it, Kiana. ABK. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself. I'm from the south, but I used to west side beat. Just vibing, embrace myself. Black girl, woman world, I know I got it. It's selfish right now. Bipolar try to stop me. No giving up, like my mama said. Honeybees with the kids, but they fed. It's a vibe with myself right now. I say, Lord, that's help myself. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself. You gotta do it for your babies. If you know that you gotta make it. I know that I love your face, but I see my babies daily. It don't matter where I'm at. They always gonna call their mama. They love their mama every day. So I know they gotta hate. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now. I just need myself right now.
You don't know nothing about the hood. All you do is sit there and watch Friday at the next all goddamn day.
That shit ain't real life. Hey, Craig. Check this out. I'm too gangster. They can't hang, I'm too gangster. Somebody feel my pain, I'm too gangster. I'm too gangster. They can't hang, I'm too gangster. Somebody feel my pain, I'm too gangster. So uptown, baby, come roll through my city. Pull up, take a look from the projects. Melpomene, where it's hot at. Simon Boulevard, the MLK. Uptown, baby, she too gangsta. Ride the bike to the bread factory, get a gram and get some snack. Ride home, chill, listen to Yeezy Wayne rap. Now I'm older, thuggin' in the hood, I don't feel the same. Post up, chill until somebody will come by, give you a few dollars. They tell you get your things and go to the crib. They say I was younger, but life changed. In the streets where it was real, young girls wasn't allowed. Say man to make you lose your smile. Hey, hang tight, little black child, grew up playing football. Rather beat you up than let you bully me. Gangsta, the realest ones, but I'm really not scared of the heat. Gangsta, give me something to talk about. There's nothing but space and opportunity. If there's an issue, violence don't defeat the solution. But if you real, then you know you gon' make it out. So New Orleans, that's what they like to talk about. Grew up around the hardest, tough skin, show a lot of love. Truth is, pain made me stronger. Now it's the ones that's weak, they want me to say that's what a home is. I carry a jar for the tears, before I carry a gun. Power of God to save a life, that's a none. Battle he fight, say relax my child, you alright. Saved again, out by the bell. Who was the ones that didn't even care? I'm too gangster, way too gangster. If you from uptown, baby, then you know you really gangster. If you from the east, then you know you really gangster. If you from the 96 or 70, you know you gangster. If you from Louisiana, then you know you gangster. We just ride, chillin', coolin' with the gangsters. Real gangster, very, very gangster. Real gangster, very, very gangster. Kiana, so gangster.
I need something I can feel. Something that's real, cause I'm alone. My Lord, is there someone for me? I gotta know, cause every time I get close, I fold. A lot of old situations keep me fronting, but running out of hope. When it comes to this love thing, see me, I have a trust thing, see. Heartache and pain got me feeling no one could love me, so I keep doing things the way that I do. Although it's wrong and loneliness now got me facing this truth, I need love in my life. Someone in my life I can run to and cry when it's rough or it's tight, and she won't think less of me because of my tears. She won't degrade me or play me because of my fears. Look here, I'm all man, but sometimes it's hard. I need her light shining on me when the times are dark. I need a woman there with me when it's time to walk through the storm. She gonna stick by my side through all, and that's love. Because I'm tired of playing these games that people play when they searching for more. Hurting, of course, not knowing love's worth anymore. I've been there, I'm still here, and I'm wondering if I'll ever run into that special someone coming equipped with the love that I seek, the trust that I need, the one with the keys to make my heart feel at ease, and these are just some things that I miss in my life. Y'all, I don't want to grow old lonely, just wishing I tried to overcome all of my emotional obstacles and once again fall again, get caught up in someone again. Feel me. I need something more than useless fun, because when sex ain't enough, I need to be touched in my heart and my soul. I've played my part in the role of the whole. I ain't ready when it starts to get close mode. And that's why I'm here sitting alone, wondering if I'll ever get what's missing for most, and that's love. And it's like karma can make it harder when you're ready to start a relationship, because that drama's coming back when you thought you was done with it. Your past seems to slow up your future. You never knew what you did then would hold up your true love, and that's the position that I'm currently in. It's all good in the beginning, but it hurts in the end for somebody. And I ain't trying to hurt no more. Either way, because the pain ain't worth the burn no more. I've learned, of course, there's sunshine after the rain. It's time to let it all go instead of manage my pain. Because I still believe in love, I know to come are happier days. And that's why for it I will happily change, and that's love.
Hell yeah, I'm in my feelings because I just wanted some attention. It's been a long time since I've been stroked, and I'm not talking about my ego either, but I digress. Pump my brakes, full stop, no stress. And I'm glad my intuition filled in the blanks when your presence became absent. I mean, your moves switched up. You started talking different, which was crazy because there was no real commitment between me and you. So there was no need for you to omit the truth. And the truth of the matter is you chose her and not me. And I'm not mad at that fact, but the fact of the matter is that you never told me. So I play dumb. We're still meeting up occasionally, even though when I pull up, my spirit tells me to leave, always after hours, most conveniently, mostly because I'm trying to fulfill my needs. Or so I thought. No, seriously, because my doctor did prescribe me vitamin D, but you know me, no pills or liquid gels for me. It's that penile injection vaccination for me. But I'm not playing, not giving you the 3rd degree. But it finally settled in, you would have never chose me. So I sit back and replay our late night sessions, seeing that you gave me crumbs of a full-plated conversation unable to digest. Left me empty, hungry, and wanting more, but settling for less because I didn't think of myself more. But how could I So I sit back and replay our late night sessions, seeing that you gave me crumbs of a full-plated conversation unable to digest. Left me empty, hungry, and wanting more, but settling for less because I didn't think of myself more. But how can I blame you for something I subjected myself to? And just like that, a revelation. Because I treated myself so carelessly, that gave you the opportunity to treat me so carelessly. And my insecurities led me to believe that I didn't want more when you said that a relationship was not what you were looking for. So I just took what I could get, gave you access for a quick fix, when truly it was never enough to fulfill me, left me malnourished, malnutritioned, depleted, and deficient. So damn right I'm in my feelings because I just wanted some attention. But next time, I won't let my heart override. And this pulsating in between my thighs won't let me lose my goddamn mind. And if I'm honest with myself, it was never about you, what you said or didn't say, did or didn't do. Because at the end of the day, it all boils down to me and the decision that I made to stay. Thank you.
Come on, finish it right quick. Yeah. Man, we had a phenomenal show. I want to thank all my guests for coming here today. They did their thing. Y'all make sure y'all follow these artists on all their platforms because they got a lot of dope stuff going on. So look, man, we do this every Sunday, same place, same time. This is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.
Black Diamond Empire.
Walk out one by one. Walk in. Walk in and show your face and walk off. There you go.
Black Diamond Empire.